Hi dear students, welcome to today's class. Today we are going to deal with the poem Chivvy. What is the meaning Chivvy? Chivvy means tell repeatedly to do something. Okay, who tells you to do something or don't do that repeatedly? Who tells? Maybe your parents or your teachers. They will always say you don't do that, don't do that, or they may say that do this, do like this, isn't it? They constantly nag you or they constantly tell you to do something or not to do something, especially our parents and teachers, elders, or grown ups. Okay, so grown ups have a habit of always instructing the children. They ask the child to do something or not to do something else. Okay, they do this in order to teach their children good manners. Okay, that is why they always instruct the child in order to teach him or her good manners. But the truth is that most of the children do not like it. Okay, we all do not like instructing us, isn't it? It is very boring to hear that someone always saying don't do that, or do like this, do like this. Okay, they always, your parents or teachers always instructing you. So, chivi, the word chivi means to continuously urge someone to do something. Okay, to tell repeatedly to do something. Now, let's read the poem and let's read what are the instructions that is always given to you by the grown-ups or elders. Okay, so listen. Grown-ups say things like speak up, don't talk with your mouth full, don't stare, don't point, don't pick your nose. Okay, so what is grown-ups saying? What are the things grown-ups always saying to you? Grown-ups say like this, things like this. Speak up. That means speak something. Don't talk with your mouth full. Okay, that means when you are eating food, when the food is in your mouth, don't talk at that time. Okay, don't stare. What is the meaning? Don't stare. Don't look like that. They will say like that. Okay, don't point. Okay, what is the meaning? Don't point. You should not point anyone. Okay, don't pick your nose. Okay, what is the meaning? Don't put your finger inside your nose. Don't pick your nose. So all these are instructions that they are always giving to their children. Sit up. Say please. Less noise. Shut the door behind you. Don't drag your feet. Haven't you got a hanky? Take your hands out of your pockets. Okay, what are another instructions? Sit up. Okay, sit down. Say please. Okay, when you want to get something or permission or you want to interfere someone, you have to say please. Less noise. Don't shout. Okay, shut the door behind you. If you are coming from inside, they will ask you, instruct you to shut the door behind you. Don't drag your feet while walking. Don't drag the feet. Haven't you got a hanky? What is the meaning hanky? Hanky means handkerchief. Okay. If you are sneezing, they will say that why don't you use a hanky? Use your hanky. If you are cold and all, they will always say that use your handkerchief. take your hands out of your pockets. If you are standing uh, with your hands inside the pocket, they will say that don't stand like this. Okay, take your hands from the pocket. Pull up your socks up. Pull your socks up. Stand up straight. Say thank you. Don't interrupt. No one thinks you are funny. Take your elbows off the table. So, what are the another instructions? Pull your socks up. They will always ask. Okay, wear your socks neatly. So, pull your socks up. Stand up straight. They will ask you, stand up straight. Say thank you. So, if someone gift you something or if someone give you something, your parents may, if you are standing silently, they will instruct you, say thank you. So, we have to thank them at that time. So, they will say that, say thank you. Don't interrupt. Okay, if they are doing something, if you ask something to them, they will say that don't interrupt. I'm working, don't interrupt. No one thinks you are funny. Okay, no one thinks you are funny means when the child is trying to look interesting to please the elders. Okay, that time they become angry and they will say that no one thinks you are funny. Okay, the child is doing that, doing some funny things in order to get the attention of their parents. Okay, at that time they will say that no one thinks you are funny. Okay, they do not care the emotion of that child at that time. Okay, so they say no one thinks you are funny. Take your elbows off the table. If you are putting your elbows on the table, they will say that take your elbows off the table. Okay, so a lot of instructions are given to a child by his parents or by elders. Can't you make your own mind up about anything? So what are the last two lines says? Can you make your own mind up about anything? So this much time the elders are instructing the child. When the child seeks or asks any advice or some any help, at that time what does the or what do the parents say? Can't you make your own mind up about? Can't you take a decision? Okay, can't you take a correct decision? Why are you asking me? Can't you do that? Okay, at that time they will say that the child has to do that. Okay, whenever the child asks any advice or something, some help and all, the child hears that can't you make up your own mind up about anything, can't you do it alone. Okay, such a way. So up to that time they are instructing the child. So whenever the child demands something or whenever the child asks something, at that time they will say that the child himself has to find out a decision or he himself has to do something. Okay, so this is all about the poem Chivvy. It is written by Michael Rosen. Okay, thank you.